What is going on, everyone? It's Friday night. It's 10:34. Starting this video and just got off a call, week 4 of my profit engine training. Marissa and I just got off the call and the mentorship training that we're in, and just going through the call. And there's all these weeks in interacting with our mentors, Rob Jones and Gerry Cramer throughout this process. It's so different than anything I've ever done before, and I don't want to get into me too much, but just some advice that I want to give, I guess, from my experience is I did a video a while back, and I will link it below. But the advice is this. It's when you're trying to do something, or you want to learn how to do something, or you want to learn, I guess, how to create the life that you want. The first thing to do, obviously, is that video, and I'll link it below, is to find out, to really think about what you want in life first before you figure out how to make money, because a lot of these things nowadays, especially with social media and stuff, there's a lot of ways to make money online, and they all work. Obviously, not every course works. There's a lot of scams out there, but pretty much all the methods that have made money for people online work. But if they work for you, that's a different story, right? So, and that's a big thing, I think, and something that I've gone through. Obviously, I don't want to get into that too much because I did a pretty good length video about that, about my personal experience, my entrepreneurial success, and then, not success, I'm sorry, my stepping stones, and then also a video, which I'll actually link below, this one, about kind of like reverse engineer your life to find out what you really want to do to create that ultimate freedom, because there's a lot of ways to do it, but a lot of ways to create ultimate freedom for yourself may not all create the exact ultimate freedom that you want. And I think that's really important to think about before you get into anything. And now to talk about the content for this video. Once you figure out what you want to do based on reverse engineering how you want your life to be, and going and working backwards to find out the best thing you can do to get there by researching, I really recommend researching people. And not just the people that are killing it, right? There's a lot of people, let's say you want to run a Facebook ads agency, which I've tried in the past and a little bit currently as well. I'm doing that, sort of like super part-time right now. But there's a ton of people that are making $10,000 a month. That's a really trendy thing. $10,000 a month is like some magic number, where in reality it just gets you to $120,000 a year. And I'm not saying that's low income, that's amazing income. But it's a very marketable thing saying $10,000 a month, right? So my point is, there's a lot of people out there that are succeeding in their own aspect in their life at running a Facebook ad agency. And there's countless courses, and I've gone through some of them, on how to do it, right? And they all work for that person and for that person's lifestyle. A lot of people like sales. A lot of people like dealing with clients. I personally don't. I like dealing with people, but constantly dealing with clients to answer them, I don't want to get into that. That was another video I did. But there's a lot of courses out there and a lot of things out there that, for lack of better words, I guess, work, but will not necessarily work for you. So instead of looking for who's killing it or who's making the most money, because that's what's the easiest marketable for this making money online niche, calling it a niche, is, they market the amount of money that they're making, which is fantastic. But a lot of the times, that's not necessary. That is not just not necessary. That's definitely not what you want to focus on. Obviously, you don't want to learn from somebody that's not making money, because that's dumb. And I guarantee you there's people selling courses out there that had a real quick success. Dropshipping is a big niche on that. People have a real quick success selling fidget spinners. And then for 2 years, they're selling a fucking course on how to do dropshipping, where they're still using the same methods from 2 years ago. And don't get me started on that. But most of the time, when there's a 15-year-old kid that has a course where he's sitting at a Lambo. And I'm not saying you can't succeed if you're young, but a lot of that stuff on YouTube has become real clickbaity. And there's a course link below, and they make most of their money off courses. Not everybody, and I'm not saying I'm a negative mindset person, but you got to be careful. But the point is, what you want to do is you want to, you want to narrow it down like this. You want to narrow it down based on the success people are having monetarily. So, and not based on the most success monetarily, but at least having some success monetarily, or a lot of success monetarily, I should say. But that doesn't mean only people that are making $10 million a year is who I want to learn from. But maybe you want to have some sort of threshold, like, not that I want to make, like, you know, you may be watching this and you think, well, 6 figures would be my dream, right? That's my dream. You don't want to necessarily learn from somebody making 6 figures, because most of the time, if someone's making 6 figures and has a course, part of that 6 figures is selling that course. So you want to learn from somebody that's 10x of you. So if you want to make $100,000 a year, learn from someone that's making at least $1 million a year. So you want to go 10x above that, if that's what your goal is, right? Point is, narrow it down based off that. Think about what you want and what your dreams are. If your dreams are making $1 million a year, find how people are making $10 million a year and learn from them, right? But past that, right, I'm not saying learn from them. There's another step here. There's 2 steps. You find the money. Well, there's 3 steps. You reverse engineer. You figure out what you want to do. And reverse engineer your life. 1, you figure out what you want to do. 2, as far as to make money to support your lifestyle that you want. 3, you want to narrow it down based on people that are actually making 10x the amount of money that you are trying to earn, that you would like to earn. That's your goal, your dream goal for a year, let's say, or a month. And then the 4th step, the most important step in my opinion, is to pick somebody that is achieving financial success in what they're teaching, but more importantly is achieving the lifestyle that you are going after, that you found in step 1. Please, I've made this mistake. I've spent thousands of dollars from this mistake. Please learn from somebody that has the lifestyle that you want. That's the most important thing. Has the lifestyle that you want. Obviously, you need to make sure they're making money and stuff, but if they have the lifestyle that you want truly, and they're not just posting a video, you know, on Instagram every week from a, you know, travel that they had 2 years ago. If someone actually has the life that you want, most of the time they're making the money that you want to make as well. But that's the most important thing, is please learn from somebody that is living the lifestyle that you want. And it just got me really, I don't sound super fired up right now, but I'm trying to practice a little bit more about being more calm, because I have some serious anxiety problems sometimes. So I don't try and get really hyped up, because it doesn't really serve me mentally, because then I can't think as much, which maybe you saw me in previous videos. But anyway, learn from somebody. And I'm sorry if my hand's been in here. I'm an Italian, you know, you can tell by my chain here and my shirtlessness. But I'm trying to move my hand here. Maybe I'll hold it with the other hand, because if my hand comes in here, at least you can see it. It's not just like. Anyway, learn from somebody that has your dream lifestyle first. Obviously, you need to reverse engineer. It's 3 steps, so it's the 4 steps. First step is reverse engineer how you want your lifestyle to be. The second step is figure out and pick how you want to support that lifestyle financially. And these aren't the only 4 steps in life, but the 3rd step is find somebody that is achieving that financial success, and not just that, but 10x that. And the most important step, even though it's the 4th step, is find somebody that is living the lifestyle that you want and go learn from them. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.